This is my favourite wild garlic patch in the world. I've got a few and I'm going to hit a couple of them today because it's only just starting and I don't want to take too much from one place at this stage. But can you just see? The wonderful thing about wild garlic is that where you find it, you tend to find it, it's all up the banks there too, in such abundance that you really can take as much as you need without it being a detriment to the patch at all. It spreads really well, it recovers each plant really well. They just keep growing after you pick them, almost like cut and come again greens for your garden. And it's lovely here, you can hear the water running behind you and the birds, and it's just quiet. It's nice and early in the morning here, so I'm going to do a bit of picking, but I just wanted to show you again, I do have another video about this and differentiating it from Lily of the Valley, but just because I'm out and it's gorgeous, we're going to do a quick ID on wild garlic. Now the smell is definitely going to help, but when you're picking in a big patch, there's often other things in the patch too, including things like lords and ladies often, which we covered on a video that I've recently posted. But yeah, you want to make sure that you've got a single stem coming out. I mean, there'll be multiple coming out from the same point, but each leaf is on its own stem. So with things like Lily of the Valley, it has one stem and two leaves coming off opposite each other. So for wild garlic, one stem, gently getting wider until about the middle, and then getting narrower again towards a pointed tip. The vein pattern on wild garlic is fairly kind of typical. They just are in straight lines from the bottom going towards the top. They kind of curve out a little bit as the leaf does in the middle. What else is good to differentiate? So yeah, on lords and ladies you'd have the lobes coming backwards from the stem attachment point, and the vein pattern would be different. On Lily of the Valley you'd have one stem always with a much harder stem as well, much sturdier stem, always with two leaves coming off, one opposite the other, one slightly higher than the other. But yes, I think that's probably enough. It really is one of our easiest to identify wild plants. If you're uncertain whether you found wild garlic or not, do give individual leaves a crush and a sniff. The smell is really distinctive. But yeah, it's time to get out there. All of the beautiful things that we can gather are out and going for it. Do press the like and subscribe buttons and the notifications if you want to see more videos as I do them. I'm going to be doing a new one probably at least a couple of times a week at the moment. There are lots of lovely things around. Enjoy your foraging.